What's going on, guys? It's me, Shukashu. We are back with another Musume video, and in this video, I did mention that I was gonna train Taiki Shuttle, I think, in yesterday's video, or maybe 2 videos ago, and I ended up training Rudolph and Kita back to back. So here we are with Taiki Shuttle. Like I said, I think I did say I was gonna train her after Teo, but at that time, I thought I had already trained Kita, thinking that when I trained Mihono Bourbon, it was Kita, and then instead I planned to do Rudolph, thinking I had done all 3 of them, but I didn't. But anyways, here we are, Taiki Shuttle, just a normal one, and same setup, pretty much. Nothing's really changed here. 2 speed, 1 wise, 1 power, 1 Yayoi friend card, and also the Gold City Guts card. And that's pretty much it for the setup. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So we're just gonna go jump into the training. And before we do jump into the training and the comments, if you guys haven't joined the Discord server, the link is down in the description down below. And also, if you guys haven't joined a circle, or you guys are looking for a circle to join, feel free to join the circle that I'm in. It is called Shushu. Once you give that search, hit request join, it'll let me know that you sent a request and that you want to join. After that, go either to the Discord server and go to the channel name, or the channel name that says circle requests, or go back to the comment sections and let me know that you sent the request there, and let me know also what your in-game name, just so I can make sure that I add you into the circle and not someone else. But yeah, that is pretty much it about the circle. Let me just go pick this one. Right, get over here, get the comments. Over here. I haven't trained Taiki Shuttle. I don't know how long it's been, actually. I know before, for like short and mild distance, I used to train her for the CM and League of Heroes all the time. But let me actually check. When was the last time I trained Taiki Shuttle? Okay, so the last time was in Lark. But it was still pretty much almost a year ago. Last November, when I last trained Taiki Shuttle. What was it for? I don't know. I'm gonna say it was for the League of Heroes, because the one before the last one is not that far away from it. So it went to. So I'm gonna say it was for a League of Heroes. And here we are, training for the League of Heroes as well. Anyways, back to the comments, and the first comment. Well, the first comment I'm gonna say is gonna be from Noki, because he does have a comment from yesterday's video, but I'm not sure if Tanoki's gonna add any more comments. I don't think so. So I'll just go over his comment first, because the one from yesterday, even though pretty sure we went over like 2 or 3 yesterday, one slipped past me. So this one says, Nexium is forever away though. Oops, hold on. I didn't realize I was stuck on this screen for a bit. But Nexium is forever away though. I can't imagine planning for 2 months away. Then Nova had responded saying, LOH got ignored. And then I'm trying to think, like, did I? Because Nova had responded saying LOH got ignored. But I don't know if... I don't know... I don't know who's planning for the CM right now. The only person I would expect to possibly be preparing for the CM right now is Nova. But it's a little too early. It's not at least like halfway. No. Actually, yeah. It's not at least like halfway through prep. This is still the first week of prep. When is the League of Heroes again? It's the 22nd. Yeah, the League of Heroes is in 2 weeks, so maybe by like next week, I would expect I would expect Nova to be like, all right, I'm done. I'm gonna go start training for the CM. But 2 months, that's practically just ignoring League of Heroes. I feel like that's what Nova meant in his comment or his response. Because if you're just planning for the CM every 2 months, that's essentially you're planning for the next CM once they announce it when the CM you're currently training for starts or yeah, or about to start, one of those. About to start or about to end. I forgot when they announce it, but it's usually like around the point of when they start or end the current CM or League of Heroes. But there could be people out there who does only train for the CM and don't really take the League of Heroes too seriously. I don't just use that as a... Probably they'll train like a decent Uma and they'll just use that for the League of Heroes and then just focus more on the CM when they come up with some kind of team for the League of Heroes. I don't know. It could be. And then the last comment from Inoki just says, I'm just so relieved it's the weekend. Nice and simple. I don't think there are any more because I did refresh, but yeah, I don't see any more comments from Tanoki. So thank you for your comments, Tanoki. Appreciate it as always. The next comment is from Julian O TikToks. That's what I read at least. And says, when comes the English release? I don't know. Nobody knows besides Side Games and I guess whoever knows, I guess. All we know is that they said there was going to be a global version and that it was an anime expo. I did see it in person. So the game, I mean, I was going to go on a little thing, but I'm going to just wait. I'm going to just wait. If anything, we mentioned it yesterday in one of the comments. It could be early next year. It could be late this year. It's just late in general. Honestly speaking, it's just late in general. But at the latest, just expect it next year. At the latest. The earliest I'd say is literally what I said. by the end of this year. I don't honestly see what they've been waiting for to release the global. I felt like they could have released global a long time ago, but no, they didn't. Don't know why, but yeah, just don't know the official release date. Just gotta sit down, wait for some kind of announcement, and either either someone will let me know, whether if it's Nova or anyone else, or either on the Discord or the comment section, or I'll find out by looking at the news myself. So yeah, as of right now, there isn't anything, but that's the best I got to give you. That's the best answer I got for you, Julian. So thank you for the comment. The next comment is going to be from Nova. Scenario cards are good for beginners for sure, for its flexibility. I guess I just want to be more independent from it. Well, I'll just still try my luck at getting a copy from the free pulls. If I don't get it, then whatever. My nose. I feel like I want to sneeze, but it's like there, but not there. I guess it's just gonna linger. But I don't think it's only flexible for beginners, even for players like us. Well, I guess not like us because you're way more luckier and get all the things you want to pull for anyways. Maybe the reason why you didn't get the scenario card is because you feel like you don't need it. So the game feels like they don't want to give it to you because you feel like you don't need it. Because it's giving you everything else that you do want. Maybe that's just what it is. Because the flexibility, regardless of you being a beginner or I guess what they would say, like a seasoned player or someone who's been playing this game for a while, the flexibility is great. The only time where the flexibility wouldn't matter is if you're like a legitimate whale. In this case, with you getting the stuff that you want, makes you feel like you don't need to get the scenario card because you've been getting the stuff that you want. I'm just gonna say it out there. And like I said, because you didn't get the scenario card before, but you've been getting all the other stuff you've been getting, you feel like you feel like you don't need a scenario card just because of that. That's how I see it, at least, because I know you don't have like some of the better cards out there. For example, for Guts, if we want to be more specific, this League of Heroes would have been perfect with this one specifically. For the mile distance, to use the Gold City and all that. Just basically more specifically built support cards. I know you don't have. So yeah, if you did have those, then I honestly don't see why. But like I said, only most likely the legitimate whales would have all the good cards. You, on the other hand, do have good cards, more on a general level rather than, having the good stuff. You have the good stuff, but the whale's got the good stuff. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, either way, I think you're still fine because you'd probably still end up getting, if even if you don't get the scenario card, I feel like that's like the only time you won't get what you want. That's just how it is. At this point, that's just how it feels. Because if you didn't get that, but you did get everything else, then there's nothing else to really to worry about, I guess. If I was Nova, but since I'm not Nova, then I gotta worry about it. Ironically, the two sisters who got far less screen time than Cheval in season 3 got the most popularity. I mean, I think it just makes sense. Just based off Cheval's personality, to be quite honest. I feel like the majority of people in general, I'm not just saying like just in Pretty Derby, but I feel like just in general, the average or even just the normal anime watcher, if they were to choose between a introverted character who likes to keep to herself and don't necessarily like to express her true emotions and all that, between that or her two sisters who are more out there, you know, out there, have a more outgoing personality, more energy and all that. Yeah, I think majority of the people would pick, you know, Vivlos and Verxina over Cheval normally. So I'm not surprised that they're both more popular than her, just based off the whole personality thing. Although I'm the opposite. I do like Cheval over Vivlos. I don't know about Verxina. They're just kind of just on the same. They're kind of just on the same. If anything, I'll just put Cheval over Verxina because, yeah, I do like Cheval. But I like Vivlos the same reason I like Mayano. That energetic vibe is what keeps me going throughout my long day of doing dailies for 14 gotchas. You're talking about Mayano in the game, I would assume, because the Mayano in, or the Mayano Top Gun in the anime is, at least from what I remember, is always in the background sleeping. At least what from in season 2, besides when she took a photo on episode 1 or 2 of Teo. That's like the only time I remember her being awake. And the flashback Brian had in the OVAs when she was talking to Taishin, but that was during the race, so that didn't count. She's racing. So besides what I see and remember in the game, I don't remember her being out there in the anime. But with the way you sound, you're making it sound like after a long day of work and all that, and then you just see Vivlos with a good amount of energy or energetic vibe, I wouldn't be able to keep up. I wouldn't be able to keep up. I'd go straight up and relax. I wouldn't be able to deal with the amount of energy because I'd rather just be chill. Just to let it sink in. Yeah, I'm still taking that in even today. Well, keep going. Keep going. Maybe the buffers are for CMs, then it's just gonna be Gentle Donna, Vivlos, and Wedding Amazon. I could do Ramino, but Donna already has the leader spot. I have both Taiki Shuttles, but I don't feel like using her. Fair enough. Did I? No, I still need to do it one more time. I could do Ramino, but no. Oh wait, no. League of Heroes is gonna be lit. I guess it is. No, it's not because it's just your typical League of Heroes. I'm just gonna say it straight up. Um, but yeah, debuffers are, for what it seems, or it should be more for CM because the CM only has one winner, so you don't have to worry about second and third place. Whereas a League of Heroes, it's a point-based system, so yeah, you would want to get as much points as you can get. So having a debuffer, you're guaranteed to not get the most amount of points you can get because that debuffer is most likely going to lose every single race. I can't say why Shushu can't reach UD, but I guess it's just the stat results. UD happens when usually two or more of your stats each are 1500 or so. Speed is mostly capped in my runs. Two or more stats with 1500. Honestly, I don't think I've done that. But even so, there are some like variations that I've had in the past where I feel like it could have reached UD. I don't know. I don't know. For my speed to be capped in my runs, I would have to have a good RNG in speed. So it's not necessarily like it's like what Eugen said. My because I only have the Kita card, it can only do so much compared to the new ones. Nova's spoiled, so I'm not surprised why your speed is capped out. But at the same time, Tanoki does say his speed gets capped out, and he's running. I don't know his speed cards. I just know he's running a good one and a um a welfare one from what he calls it or he says it. I'm not used to calling it a welfare card. I'm not used to calling it that. It's an event card to me and it will always be an event card to me, but yeah. And then having global 4 years behind, yikes. Yep. Yikes indeed. And I think that's pretty much it from Nova, from what it looks like. So thank you for all the comments, Nova. Appreciate it as always. The next comment is going to be from Eugen. If you have the cards or the important cards, yeah, I agree that you don't feel much unless if it's around 1 year or more. Oh, I clicked the rest button. I thought I had accidentally clicked the race, I mean the training button. And the reason why I wanted a trading button is because I wanted to just use the date instead, but whatever. Around 1 year or more, it's difficult to organize the support card as a free-to-play perspective, different from a Lucky Mustard's perspective. That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying. That because because Nova has been getting all the other stuff and because he didn't get the scenario card is because why he doesn't feel like he don't need no scenario card. It's exactly what I said. His perspective is different because he's be getting everything else. I don't even want to call it that he unlucky because he didn't even go for it. He just he just relied on the free pulls and he didn't get it. So he was like, oh well, whatever. So yeah, very different perspectives because I'm here. If I had his cards, I wouldn't know how he feels because I don't have his cards. So if I had his cards, then I probably would probably feel this either more relatable or probably still the same as I do right now because I've always said that the scenario cards are good for flexibility reasons. But I don't have the luxury of having the cards that Nova had. So that's probably why it's a whole different perspective from the both of us. I would say at least. In short, for me, experiencing from not having a scenario friend support card. Oh yeah, it was the Grandmasters, was it? Yeah, I remember. Yeah, Nova, you should listen to this. But then again, he didn't. You didn't have the same amount of support cards as well. So it's really difficult to adjust, and I remember the time my options were very limited, which was hard for me during the CM, which made me focus to White Factor's training because I need some skill hints that I don't have on the arsenal. And there you go. Another reason on why he went for Factor training is because he didn't get the cards. So there you go. From personal experience from Eugen, it was difficult to adjust, I'm and the options were very limited for him to pick from. So there you go, Nova. There you go. But then again, you do have like pretty much all your bases covered, right? So that's why you feel like you don't need it. No, I just realized it's funny how Nova says that he wants to quit yapping to quote unquote get Eugen off his back. But you realize this came from a question you asked about said scenario cards, if you wanted to pull or not. And it still ended up like like this. You ain't gonna escape it, Nova. You ain't gonna escape it. It's just the way it is. There's only one way you're gonna escape it, and as if it's once your luck is gone once and for all. For the streak, because this is such a long streak. So as of right now, you're still gonna be on the hot seat with the crown of King Lucky Mustard until we say so, I guess. Because let's say you don't get one thing you want, or let's say if it's an Uma, you actually go to pity or higher up there, like 150. I'll be like, I don't believe it. I need to see the next banner or two. That's the only way. For me, at least. That's the only way. But anyways, this is Eugen's comment. Let me go back to it. But yeah, if you play longer and finished all these stories, every jewels really count for each event. Not every one of them is precious. for free-to-play trainers. And yeah, even the 5 or 10 that I think that randomly can get on G1 races is a big factor. That's why I'm fine doing the parent factor. So it's hitting 3 birds with 1 stone. Fans, parents, and extra jewels. That is true. Trainer Long Uma again is Saiyan Sky with UF6, missing key 2 white factors on the 17 white factors, but decent to keeps because it turns to a 3 power. I don't know what that is. With with 6 speed and 5 turf. I feel like that has something to do with for escape or runners, but I don't know. But other than that, thank you for the comment, Eugen. Next comment is from Ren. Sorry I've been so absent. No worries. I mean, before you disappeared the last time, I mean, the stuff came up from what I remember. I just wasn't sure when you were gonna come back. So it's okay if you've been on and off. I mean, Nuz has been on and off, but he's been gone for a while this time around, at least. So you're good. No worries. Like I said, I'll be right here. I'll be right here just posting the videos, so whenever you feel like you can comment, just comment. But I've been trying to get Gentle Donna, and I've done 127 pulls, and OMG, I did a single and got her. Well, time to save. They both act like Dura. 650 gems left, but I'm so glad I finally got her. 128 pulls, by the way. Another person, Nova, who has gone over 100 pulls to pull for Gentle Donna. There's Nova just sitting there saying, I just use my tickets. And we're here like, but let's see. They both act like Dura, do they? I don't think so, personally. Because do they? I don't think so. Duramente gives me the I don't know. I guess you could say just like Cheval, they're both not kind of the most sociable types, as we are well aware with. Well, I mean, I guess she was just being honest and all that. I'm talking about when Duramente was on the news or on TV with Air Groove. But yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't think so. I get 2 different vibes from both of them. But that could just be me. I previously did the paid banner and got the newest Kita. I redeemed one of those pick a Uma tickets and got Transcend, so yeah. I believe she's a Dirt Uma, so if you didn't have a Dirt Uma that you liked using, there you go. As for the newest Kita, yeah, I don't remember you mentioning you got her, so. Well, I guess now you got in total 3 new characters along with your Gentle Donna. Did you get anyone else while you pulled for Gentle Donna? But I don't really know how to whale, if I'm being honest. I also got Party Dash the day before yesterday, so there's that. Well, in general, if you want to look at it a more just thinking of the term in general, whaling is just you just putting money into the game. a lot of money into the game. Dolphin is more like once in a while, kind of like what Nova does for, I don't know, kind of like what Nova does when he spends whenever he spends, I guess. Well, I don't know because he does say he rage spends sometimes. So I don't know. But I'll just say Dolphins basically you're spending here and there and not at a big amount, whereas Whaling is more as your um you're basically swiping the card pretty often, as in every banner, or you're wailing for the swiping for the important stuff. So let's say let's go like within Starville or like those game turns. Basically, C6, C6, R6 character. That type of whaling. That's the tippity top of the whaling because you went all out. Then you just got the normal whales who they'll pull. Just they're willing to spend money to get what they want, but not to be the tippity top whale. And then you got the dolphins who they'll occasionally spend to either get what they want or I guess try to get what they want. And they'll feel hesitant to spend a little bit more if things don't go their way the first time they spend. Possibility. And that's how I see it, at least. So it depends. It depends. I don't think you spend quite often, do you? Although before, when you were very active in the comments, before you were gone for a couple months, it did sound like you were spending every month, like a good 100 every month. So I'm not sure. I'll put you like either on dolphin or baby whale status, because if you did spend like 100 a month before, because I do remember you saying you did reach the cap. So yeah, we'll go with either a full-grown dolphin or a little baby whale on that. But yeah, it depends how you want to see how whaling is. Pretty sure the general view of whaling is just pretty much just spending so amount of money. So yeah. So if you can just think about how much money you put in to Pretty Derby since you started playing. And yeah. But moving on Zenless Zone Zero, literally I think 2 days before Jane came out, I got Chingy, and I'm glad I did. She's super fun and things and things. But now I'm trying to get Jane. 49 pulls from Pretty. I hope I get her. Like I said, I did thought about pulling for her because of her companion, or because of the story. I think I'm gonna just sit still and not pull for Jane Doe, because I know a lot of people have been wanting to pull for her since 1.0. Because I was seeing that like people were waiting for Jane Doe like way earlier already. So I was like, who the heck is this Jane Doe? Now I see why people would want to, but there was also like the other reasons people would want to pull for Jane Doe. The other said reasons. So yeah, I wish you luck, but I'm pretty sure there's enough time, right? There's like, because it just came out this week. I don't know if I want to just do like little baby pulls just to see if I can just um whittle down my pity just so I can also get more Anbi dupes, because I believe Anbi has a rate up. But I think I'm just gonna not pull and just save for Bernice and Caesar. See, I think normally, because I know Caesar King is like a female, right? She is a female character. I was so confident, but now I second guess myself right away. But yeah, Caesar King and Bernice, the 1.2? 1.2, right? The 1.2 characters. So instead of going for the physical anomaly that Jane Doe is, I decided to just go for the physical defense and Caesar King to match up with Nekomata if I was to use a physical team. And then probably just add like Anbi or Chingy if just to add a stun in there. I don't think there are any other physical besides DPS, as in Corrin. Well, I guess Billy as well, right? Yeah, I don't know. And then there's a, what was it? Bernice was fire anomaly, so I'll just get that. I'll just get her to match up with. If it was like a mono fire team, it'd be like Soldier 11, Kaleda as a stun, and I guess Bernice as anomaly. I guess. Yeah. And it's not, I don't know. I have nothing against Jane Doe's design. But yeah, it's just me. Although I was close to pulling for her, but after reconsidering, I don't really feel like I want to now. But around the time I just started playing, I would get the character within 40. What's happening? Well, I don't know. That I don't know. Because South Pity starts around like 75 or 70, 75, I would say. Because I usually say 75 for like Genshin and Star Rail, so I'm just assuming it's the same for Zenless. Well, I guess. No, never mind. Yeah, it should be the same. But I never heard what you said about the Tower Fantasy Des made. The game, the Tower Fantasy Des made. Did you see how it was like GTA? Honestly speaking, no, I didn't, because I got busy. As you guys could probably tell, where once in a while. Wait, what did I just see? Whatever. Whereas I guess this week, at least this week, it has been kind of off, where think 2 days out of this week, my posting was like about an hour off or later, somewhere, and I think one of them was like 30 minutes later. But yeah, I've been pretty busy, so I haven't, and so I forgot. I'll let you know if I remember for Monday's video. And hopefully, well, just I'll let you know if you will comment on Monday's video, because I won't remember. But I'll for sure try to remember to at least see a video of it, and then at least if I don't remember to talk about it in Monday's video, then at least if when you mention it again, whenever you comment next time, I'll remember, because I seen it at least. Day 42 of asking random questions. Nishino or Nishino? I don't know what you're trying to ask. I don't know what you're trying to ask, but I'm gonna say Nishino because of Nishino flower. While the second one is just saying Nishino. Kind of like a question. Random word of the day: tomato pudding. That doesn't sound good to me. Okay, when I think of tomato pudding, I just think of your normal pudding cup, and instead of the pudding in there, I thought ketchup. It kind of is the same, right? The consistency, at least, in a way. Yeah, no. Yeah, I think that's like the perfect way to think of tomato pudding. Just think of ketchup in a pudding cup. Nope. Nope. Thanks for the video, Shushu dude. No problem. Thank you for the comments, Ren. Or the continued comments, Ren. The continuing support, as always. But that's a no on the tomato pudding. That's a big no. Next comment is from Ricardo Martin. In Party Dash, clearing one team history unlocks one character, and gathering 50k fans, I think, unlocks the 5th character. I thought about after unlocking the 5 of them, they will form a team and have a story, but they didn't. Maybe they'll add it on the DLC because there are 3 teams on the DLC, and with this 5 unlocked characters, making 4 teams in total, they can compete with each other. I think the DLC is a good opportunity to make more minigames, but in reality, I don't think they'll add them. I agree. In reality, I don't see them releasing any more minigames. But on a business approach, if you want to cater to your to the Pretty Derby fans who bought the game, who would probably buy the game if they added more minigames. I would buy the DLC if it had more minigames, because if I was stuck with whatever minigames I had and there was only 4, then yeah, I'd probably get bored of the game fairly quick, because you're just basically just playing the same 4 things at the same time. I didn't realize that I was not hitting the goals this whole time. Well, my bad. I guess I've been more focused on the comments. Didn't realize that, but oh well. But yeah, because if we think about like Mario Party, right? Sure, there's like, we're just talking about the most recent Mario Party that's not out. I'm not talking about the next one that comes out next month, but the recent one, the last one. I think that one had four or five maps only. I think I had four. I'm not sure. And then it had a lot of mini games. Not only when it comes down to like the multiplayer aspect, you have the board game and all that. You have all these other mini games. Whereas I know it's really tough to compare it to to Mario Party, but it's the only game I could think of to compare it with. And to have only four different events, I think. Four different events, which I can only remember what the dodgeball and the basketball one. To have only those two and then whatever others they have for the whole duration of the game. Yeah, I don't even think the biggest. Yeah, I don't even think the biggest Musume fan would play that for like shoot 2 months straight. Like at least sit and play the game for like 2-3 months straight. Not all day, but like maybe one or two two a day. I don't know how it is, but yeah, it's kind of hard because if you're limited to what you do, and it's kind of weird because I was gonna say that once things get so repetitive and all that, but a lot of the gacha things we do in gacha games are repetitive. Like here in Musume, we're just repeatedly training, or rhythm games, you're just playing songs and all that. So I don't know. The new characters is cool, is a must for sure to interest more people to buy it. But at the same time, there's also to think about the content of the game, how much you can do. But I don't know what it is. Other than that, thank you, Ricardo, for the comment. And the last comment I'd say, because I don't see any updated comments or new comments, is some Yorzi and Bun. So the horse girls that I got while pulling for Gentle Donna were Christmas Aguri Cap, Normal Taiki Shuttle, Measure Dober, Ballroom Daitaku Helios, and North Flight. Oh, North Flight. I didn't get her. I also got enough stars to upgrade Gold Ship Alcondor Pasa, Agnes Tachyon, Iconodictus, and Twin Turbo into 3-star horse girls. Nice. That's actually not bad. That's actually not bad. Christmas Aguri Cap. I'm biased. I agree. She's in my top 3. She's in my top 3. Can't help it. Top 3, right? Yeah. Yeah. Najiro Dober, I don't train her enough, but seeing Tanoki's reply, and it says, OMG, Measure Dober is so great for parent training, and I'm here like, I'm assuming for betweener, since she's a betweener herself. So might consider, but I don't use a lot of betweeners. That's the only thing. And then really cute design too. I would say yeah, up there out of all the Measuros. We about to we about to rank Measuros? Nova? Nova. Mr. Mejiro Satono guy, Nova, who I feel like, are you really a Mejiro Satono guy? Are you? Oh, did I get the onsen ticket? Hold on, I'll expand on why I said that, Nova. Just let me click through here. Huh. We started this week with Mihono Bourbon getting the onsen ticket. And now big smile. Big smile. Anyways, what was I saying? What was I saying? Shoot. I know I was like talking about Nova. Oh, the Measuros. Nova, we're gonna have a, we're gonna rate the the Umas, the Measuro Umas. I mean, I'll do it in the next video if I see that you guys do it in the comments. I'll totally do it. But yeah, that is, yeah, I'd say that's pretty good for being a recent player to get more Umas. So that's good. That's good. I do have 2 more gold skills, but I feel like I didn't get enough. I feel like I didn't get enough support points. Support points? Skill points. Support points. What the heck? 218, 306. I guess it doesn't matter. This Taiki Shuttle is not the one. But other than that, thank you for the comment, Eorzean Bun. I think that's all for the comments. So thank you as well, Tanoki, Ricardo Martin. Is that what it was? Yeah, Ricardo Martin, Ren, Eugen, and Nova. Oh, and there's one more, the Giuliano TikToks. Appreciate all the comments. And also we ended off with 1616 on speed, 650 stamina, 1161 on power, 1204 guts, and the 1174 wise, with an S aptitude on mile distance. Now, to be real, this run itself is bad because, well, let alone power didn't make it to like 1400. Speed didn't make it to, was it 1750? Because I don't have it in inheritance. Yeah, right there, it just didn't, things just didn't go well. Plus I didn't get as much skill points I normally get, because I think I had like 2800, so I usually get a little over 3000, so just, yeah. But with that being said, guys, that is going to be the end of this video. If you guys didn't make it this far, I do want to say thank you. If you guys can, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below, and let me know what your plans for the weekend are. Let me know if there are any more of you guys who did manage, who did get the Uma Musume Party Dash game. And if you guys would want to see me play the story of that, if you guys do, obviously that's when I'll end up getting the game. But I'll most likely be getting it for the Switch, like I said. So but other than that, if there's anything else you guys want to talk about, whether if it's another anime, another game, or anything you want to talk about or ask me, at least leave it down in the comments. As long as it's appropriate, I'll go over it. And I can feel it already. So random, because I checked today's weather earlier this morning, and they said it was gonna be 112, and it's still early in the morning. I already feel how warm it is. But anyways, if you guys haven't joined the circle, or you guys are looking for a circle to join, feel free to join the circle that I'm in. It's called Shushu. Once you give that a search, hit request join. It'll let me know that you want to join and join the circles. After that, go back to the comment section. Let me know that you sent the request along with your in-game name, just so I can make sure that I add you into the circle and not someone else. And also, you can go to the Discord server, and if you guys haven't joined the Discord server, link is down in the description below. But you can also let me know through the Discord server by 1, joining it, then 2, going to the channel, the circle circle request channel, I forgot the word, and let me know there that you sent the request along with your in-game name for the same reasons, so I can make sure to accept you and not someone else. And yeah, other than that, that is going to be pretty much it for this video. Thank you once again, guys. Have a good weekend, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.